Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are, remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another post-game Montreal Canadiens. Not good enough, but overall, good performance for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, the best team in NHL, one of the top best three team in NHL. Montreal lost by a score of 4-3 against the Florida Panthers. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to give you all information you need to know what's happening between the Panthers and the Canadiens. But before we start right there, please click on the likes. Tell me your comments about what you think about the performance of Montreal Canadiens yesterday. If you finally subscribe, we are getting better and better. We are over 4,000K. And thank you so much for your support of the Hockey Nation live show. Let's dive in about the score and what's happening. First of all, the final score is 4-3 between the Florida Panthers. Show up right away that way over there. Let's start with the first thing we need to know is the score sheet of the game. And really strange game overall. First of all, bing, bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom. What are you talking about? 2 goals at the first 45 seconds, 36 seconds of the game. At that moment, Montreal scored right away after the power play at the beginning. Nick Suzuki score is 18 of the season. Caulfield Whiteman got an assist. Everybody was excited about that. But 7 seconds later, now it was the captain, Barkov, score is 27 of the season. Ag and Giroux got an assist on that one over there. Bad coverage from Jeff Petrie. I'm going to show to you a little bit later what happened during that goal. And that way, the Florida Panthers tied the game 1-1. It was like crazy. One penalty at the beginning, after a couple of seconds, 2 goals at the first 36. He says, this is going to be a crazy game, to be honest with you. After that, it just calmed down. But bad coverage for the first 5 minutes for Montreal, at least 2 times back-to-back. Ran out alone, and then we got Wegar dropped down, and nobody watching the play in front of the net. Gave a great opportunity for the Panthers, but the Montreal Canadiens, Jake Allen goaltender, make a big save at the right time. And then after that, penalty after penalty for Montreal. After they got 3 for the rest of the period. And I think this cut the momentum of the game, to be honest with you. We got at 2:35 Dauphin, then at 8:19 Schoenemann, and then you got at 13:22. This time was Zuski for tripping, and that's open up right there. At that moment, Florida tried to score, but Jake Allen was alert, and that's not the way Martin St. Louis want is team play again a machine offensive like the Panthers. Then for the rest of the period, we got Matt Evans and Marchand, about 3 minutes remaining, exchange a breakaway. Jake Allen shoot a puck, snipe, make a big save with the glove, and then after that, Marchand on breakaway, and Jake Allen make a big save, and that's what almost the resume of that period. We got 15 shots for the Panthers, and then only 6 for the Montreal Canadiens. And you can see because the breakaway, not a breakaway, but the penalties really changed the momentum of the first period. Second period, exchange the goal for both teams, and it's happened right away at the beginning of the second period. It's Mason Marchand by a mistake, or honestly, Schoenemann pick up the puck, go around the net, and he lost his edge completely. The puck turnover by Marchand. Shoot the puck, and Allen make a save. He pick up the puck again, wrap up, and when he wrap up, he hit Jake Allen pad, and the puck slide in the net and gave the Panthers take the lead 2-1 at that moment. Then a little bit 4 minutes at 20-23, right away after the goal, we got a big save of Jake Allen on the back door with his glove. Amazing save, to be honest, diving to catch that puck and it was not Rena, it was very AE. I apologize on that one over there. And that was the big save at that period, at that time. Then at 5:59, Jake Evans scored his 9th of the season after he tips the puck from the shot for Romanov, and Hoffman got an assist on that one over there. Gave the Montreal tied the game 2-2, but less than 2 minutes later, Anthony Sclair repeat exactly what Evans did, tipped the puck after a shot of Ben Chariot, got his first point with the Panthers. Huberdeau got an assist on 66 of the season. That way the Panthers take the lead right away there, 3-2. Then at 10 minutes, 08, at 10 minutes 46, both teams have a penalty, so they cut their power play. Anderson tripping after 40 seconds during that power play and cut the legs for the Montreal Canadiens to tie the game. And then at the end of the period, Florida got a penalty, and the Montreal was on power play for the beginning, at the end of the third period, at the beginning of the next period. During this period, Caulfield got a breakaway, showed the puck. I don't know what he did, but he showed the puck about like 5-4 feet over the net or the head of Spencer Knight. I wish he could take advantage of that one over there. And then at the 8:53, Knight make a big save also. Again, Pitlick again, and that was the turnover that period. 3-2. Panthers are 31-0-1 after 40 minutes when they take the lead, by the way. So amazing, great stat about that. Third period, we have nothing happened until Josh Anderson again have a second penalty over there. But before that, we have Sam Bennett have a penalty. Montreal did not score. And then Anderson get a second penalty of the game. And then finally, at the fifth attempt of the game, Sam Reinhart scored on power play. Huberdeau, Giroux got an assist on that one over there. It was the second point Giroux with the Panthers. And that moment, honestly, you couldn't do anything. Great play by the Panthers. Great shot for Reinhart. Scores 24. Huberdeau, second point of the game. 4-2. I don't know what happened after that. Montreal tried to continue to attacking, but Spencer make a big save. Josh Anderson, 2 breakaway back-to-back in space, about 30 seconds. The first one, not really easy, but the second one, Spencer Knight make another big save against Josh Anderson and keep the Florida Panthers lead by 2. But at the end of the period, Paul Biron at 16:20 scored his 3rd of the season. Great pass of Dvorak. And Biron take advantage on the back door to score, and Spencer Knight could not do it. Now, for the rest of the period, it was honestly empty net for the Montreal. It's played 6 versus 5. The Florida Panthers got a penalty at 17:05. And at some point, we played 6 versus 4. But again, Montreal's difficult struggle all year long on the power play. Could not do anything. And then at the end of the game, Pesada got a 2-minute not Pesada, but we had too many men at the end, about 9 seconds. And it was the end of this period. And that's pretty much what's happening for this game. And let's move on now for the 3-star of the game. The 3rd star, Jake Allen. Great performance overall in front of the net. Then Claude Giroux got 2 points with his new team. The Panthers finally joined Huberdeau. Jonathan Huberdeau get also 2 points, 2 assists, 66, 67. And he is a top best 3 scorer in NHL. It's time for the number of the game. Like you already saw the score 4-3. The shot of 42-31 advantage the Panthers. The advantage face-off for Montreal 54-46. Then the power play 1 in 5 for Montreal, 1 in 6 for the Panthers. The hit of 26-20 advantage for Montreal Canadiens. 24-13 the block shot. 12-minute penalty for Montreal, 10 for the Panthers. Finally, the giveaway of 18-15 advantage the Panthers. The best player, Huberdeau, Giroux, have 2 points yesterday. Matchman shot 6 times on Allen. The TOI Wigger have over 25 minutes. Finally, Knight have a save percentage of 9.03. Stopped 28 of the 31 shot he faced yesterday. For the Montreal Canadiens, defense player have 1 point. Caulfield shot 4 times on Knight. Ex-teammate. Nick Suzuki play over 23 minutes. And finally, Allen have a point. 9.05 save percentage. Top 38 of the 42. He make a save yesterday. Faced yesterday. Dwayne was out for precaution. We heard he has possible he have a COVID-19 or he was in contact with someone as COVID-19, so he stayed at home. It was the first game for the cousin of Rem Pitlick, Tyler Pitlick, with the Montreal Canadiens play on the 4 line. He played about only 7 minutes with the team. The score does not show what happening. What are you talking about, coach? The score is only 1 game difference, 4-3. But the overall, the Florida show a lot of creativity or opportunities. Jake Allen was alert in front of the net because he could be 6-7-3. But also, it could be 4-4 because we have a couple of opportunities. Anderson, Pitlick, Caulfield, Anderson again have a great opportunity on breakaway on the back door to tie the game. So, or at least give another goal for Montreal. So, for me, the score don't show exactly what happening. You have a lot of opportunities, but the goaltender step up, and that's the reason why it's only by 1 goal, 4-3. Too many penalties. What you talk about? Martin Louis said after the game, the first period, the penalties break the momentum of the game, and never Montreal could catch up during the first period. By the way, the shot was over. 15-7 or 15-6 advantage the Panthers because Montreal was to battle for 6 minutes in the penalties box. And that's the reason why it had to, the momentum was break the momentum, like I mentioned, because there are too many penalties. By the way, the whistle was the referee was give a lot of penalties, 11 power play last night between the both teams. Both goalies make a huge save. Like I mentioned, the score doesn't show exactly. It's because the goaltender make a great save both ways. Knight, again, like I mentioned. Then Jake Allen was alert about the power offensive of the Panthers. Make a big save on the back door with a pad, with a glove. It was just great. And both keep their team in the game, to be honest with you. Schoeneman struggled. This is not the first time went out. This is the second time. After he have a great start with the Montreal Canadiens for about 5-6 games, Schoeneman showed a little bit more some weakness for me. This game, he really showed it more and more. Bad turnover, and then he was the reason why the Panthers score. Take the lead 2-1 with a goal of Mashman. Lose the puck. But I don't know the nervously, but I don't see the calm, the composure of Schoeneman again for the second game. So there's something you have to be a little bit caution for Martin St. Louis. Have to be reevaluated for sure. I would not be surprised if we see maybe Lagesson or Baron during the next couple of games, and Schoeneman will be a healthy scratcher. Petrie, lowest TOI. He played only over 13 minutes last night. Are you serious? Yes. This is the lowest TOI of the season for Petrie. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know he's hiding an injury. But Martin St. Louis show with Luc Regisson to Petrie he need to get better. And what are you talking about, coach? The reasons why. This is this. After Montreal take the lead 1-0, guys. I understand this is just like not a nice picture because I have to screenshot this picture. After the first goal, Ski take the lead. The face-off right away. The Florida Panthers win the face-off. Devorak does not cover Barkov, but because he covered the guy in the middle, I think Giroux. But Petrie right there, he stepped up to get the guy on the winger, but he's commit himself over Barkov. It's almost the same for Edmondson, but Petrie should realize him right away Barkov. So he jumped right away. Bit 3, he let Barkov alone, and Barkov is going to get a pass. Giroux is going to be alone. After that, he's going to get a good shot, and not good enough to Edmondson to catch up back as Barkov. And that's the way the Panthers score a goal and tie the game 1-1. I'm sure the staff management was not happy about that, and Petrie was sit on the bench for many minutes during the game. Montreal first line, another game with -2. Caulfield, Anderson. They have to get better on defensive zone. Now, on the bad way, I don't want to be too hard on them, but I understand Schoenemann lose the puck, and then the turnover, wrap up, machine score. But the second goal should have a better coverage from the point to block the shot of the Ben Chariot. But again, it's happened too many times. That first line struggled on defensive zone. Montreal never quit, but need to play 60 minutes. They played 40 minutes on my eyes yesterday. Too many penalties the first period, and they was not there the first period because of too many penalties. And this is maybe a miss of the preparation or awareness or laziness when you give too many penalties, and they have to get better for sure. So if you want to play against the best team in NHL, you have to be sure you play 60 minutes and get out of the penalty box. The three new Musketeers make an impact. Giroux 2 points. Chariot have an assist also yesterday. But for me, Giroux complete very well the line of Barkov, very heavy. That line is going to be better and better. Giroux adapt himself very quickly with the team. I love Ben Chariot, the physicality, where we only see this on the right side. Now we see this on the both sides for the Panthers when we have Kudos, and then you have now Chariot can hit. I love what I saw for Ben Chariot overall. A little bit not comfortable over because he played with his ex-teammate. He did not hit all the time, but I can see him, what he brings for the Panthers. Finally, the calm of Robert Hagg with a puck and the way he controlled himself on the defensive zone. I love what I saw whatsoever. He played less of 14 minutes yesterday. Finally, the Panthers have maybe the best power machine offensive in the league. Score again 4 goals. They have a 4.06 goal per game. That show again yesterday. Not only they can score, but the way they create, they are very creative on the zone offensive. Amazing to watching them, to be honest with you. It's going to be interesting what the Panthers is going to do for the upcoming playoff. Finally, the next game, Montreal play again at Toronto Maple Leaf at the Bell Center. This is the last game of their own. So this complete, again, another post game for the Montreal Canadiens. Last by a score 4-3. And please, before we leave, don't forget to click on the likes and tell me what you think about the performance overall of the Montreal Canadiens. And finally, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great day, everybody.
What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself.